And we start off with New York City news. Mayor Eric Adams revealed a set of housing reforms, making it easier for New Yorkers to stay out of the city's homeless shelter system. The mayor unveiled changes to City FEP's housing voucher program aimed at families, expanding the number of people who are eligible and making it easier to access. Well, family work requirements will be lowered from 30 hours a week to 14 hours, and monthly contributions to rent will be capped at $50. In other news, Governor Kathy Hochul recently announced the Urban Area Security Initiative to help ensure the safety and security of residents who require public transportation to get around. Our Bronx Net reporter Chris Nealon has a story.
During a press conference, Governor Hochul announced the Urban Area Security Initiative, which will provide funding for the installation of 2 cameras in every subway car in New York City.
I'm optimistic, and I believe that these will also be a deterrent to people. You're going to be caught if you conduct any activity, where it's an aggressive act or whether it's a violent crime.
The new legislation will also receive funding from the Subway Action Plan, which will bring the price up to $5.5 million, the necessary amount to complete the installations. High-ranking officials have spoken fondly of the effectiveness of security cameras on public transit.
Now we're taking the next step, putting cameras on all the trains. This is a pilot program that has gone from an idea to a full-on all subway fleet program in a few short months. Over the summer, crime in the subway system is down almost 9% compared to over the same period in 2019.
Strap hangers in the Bronx shared their own thoughts on this new initiative.
Safety is like a big issue in the train system. Like, there's a lot of people that come, like, fight, do crazy stuff. So, like, especially for young people like me going to school, it's pretty good, and it's gonna make huge improvements. I mean, it will impact the privacy a little bit. Of course, you're gonna have to, but like, it's still better. It's still better overall.
I think that it'll be beneficial to the city. I believe that it'll improve the privacy and the safety of the people riding the trains. It'll make sure people that do bad stuff on trains will get caught quicker. And I feel like it'll overall just improve the life quality of people that live here. It will allow residents to feel safer in their own neighborhood while transporting to work, transporting to school. Like, students like me will just feel a lot safer in general having these cameras around, just to make us feel more secure.
People commit crimes on the train, like train surfing, breaking windows, vandalism, like tagging and all stuff like that. But I feel like having cameras will like assure that stuff like that wouldn't happen. A student like me, for me, I feel like sometimes I don't feel safe on the train.
I think it will make people feel safer. And when people feel better, that's a good thing for everyone. I don't have a problem with it. If you're not doing anything wrong, then you shouldn't have a problem.
We could either all love it or we could all hate it. But at the end of the day, if they're gonna install it, there's nothing we could do, because they're taking our tax dollars to install these cameras. The concern is, if you're not doing anything you're not supposed to do, you shouldn't be worried in the first place. So as long as you're being a productive citizen, you should be A-okay.
Cameras will be installed by the MTA in 200 train cars per month. Train cars are expected to be completely equipped by the year 2025. From BronxNet, I'm Christopher Nealon.
And thank you, Chris. That's all the time we have for our Bronx updates. We do have to take a quick break, but when we all return, we'll have more open right after this.